Hello, everyone. So today I'm just really excited to share about how I've been managing my PCOS symptoms and, how diet can really play a part in healing your body naturally. So first and foremost, I was diagnosed officially in March 2015 with polycystic ovarian syndrome, which stands for, PCOS. And it wasn't something I thought I had. I remember thinking I had it a year before, back in 2014, but I was like, no, I don't think so. My doctor would have told me. So I went to the endocrinologist. I was having so many symptoms that I always, brushed off. I was having really bad hair loss, really bad pain in my abdomen, my lower abdomen, kind of where your ovaries are. I was having sometimes every few months, I would have such bad pain. I would have ruptured cysts. I would go to the ER for where it's so painful. Morphine didn't help me there. I had to get discharged. There was nothing else they could do for me. Cystic acne along, my neck, chin line, and sometimes my chest. What else did I also have? I also had dry skin, which was part of it. I was so tired, guys, fatigued, not to the point of my celiac disease before diagnosis, but I was fatigued. I was tired all the time. I was so anxious. I just didn't feel well. So I went to the endocrinologist to get my thyroid checked, actually, and we thought, maybe I had Hashimoto's. Turns out I may have that. My labs are showing normal, but I have an enlarged thyroid, which they check right here. So anyways, she did an entire panel of all my vitamins and everything just to check. And she's going over my labs and she's like, okay, you have celiac disease, you have PCOS. And I'm like, wait, what? I have PCOS? And she's like, yeah, you've been diagnosed since you were 14, meaning, 7 years. And I said, that must be a mistake. That's not me. She's like, it says it right here. And you've had multiple issues with it. And I said, yes, I know I've had issues, obviously, but I was never officially diagnosed. None of my doctors told me, which is crazy, right? So my blood work showed positive so many years back, and my doctor never went over it with me. And at that time, I was 14. I was young. I didn't realize what was going on. That was prior to my celiac diagnosis. And I was so sick then, they probably, overlooked it. So anyways, fast forward a few months, I've been running free clean eating challenge groups about PCOS and how to heal your body naturally. So when I got diagnosed, my doctor said, you have two options. One, you can go on birth control and spirolactone, which is a hormone blocker, or you can get pregnant. I was like, well, sorry, both of those are out. I'm not going on this hormone blocking drug because the side effects were too scary for me personally. I know so many people on it, but for me, I didn't want to put myself at that risk. So I said no. I did agree to birth control, and I found a gluten-free one. Saying that, so I went on that, and then recently I just went on metformin. I haven't seen a huge change yet, except for I don't get dizzy anymore when I work out. But let's talk about nutrition. So you guys already know I love talking nutrition. After I was diagnosed with celiac disease, my life literally transformed. I went paleo for a year per doctor's orders in order to heal my small intestine. I've been able to use nutrition to really fuel my body effectively. So I knew when I was diagnosed that, you know what, I'm not going to wallow in my sorrow, you know what I mean? Not to rhyme, but instead I knew I was going to just share my story with others and really hopefully inspire others along the way. And that's what I'm hoping to do with you guys as well. So saying that, I reached out to a few friends that I know have PCOS, and I said, how did you heal your body naturally? Everyone I talked to said gluten-free. Guys, I have celiac disease. I have to eat gluten-free. So I was like, okay, I have that covered. But what else? I was gaining about 5 pounds a month, and I didn't know what to do. I was working out, eating almost, I thought, fairly healthy, but I found out the culprit, sugar, okay? Not just in your fruit, but sugars in everything, in your pasta sauce, in your ketchup, in everything, in your yogurt, everything you can think of, there's sugar practically in it. So I want to encourage you guys to go gluten-free, soy-free. Soy-free is a hard one, but if you stick to natural foods, fruits, veggies, whole grains, you'll be good to go. And also limit your simple carbs. Simple carbs are, potatoes, white rice, white pasta, gluten-free pasta, corn, pasta, stuff like that can easily convert to sugar, okay? And I will go into that more about why we need to limit our sugar. But do that and instead use whole grains, you know, brown rice pasta, quinoa, oatmeal. And I eat, you know, gluten-free, soy-free, and I eat as healthy as possible. And I really try to limit my sugar. I eat about 3 pieces of fruit a day. It's part of my Bikini Bootcamp diet plan that I use. And as you guys can see in my posts, I've gotten great results from that. The past year and a half or 2 years I've been on my journey, I have struggled. I would lose 20 pounds, I would gain some back, and I didn't know why. Guess what? Hormones dictate your weight loss, okay? So you need to get your hormones in check. It's not just about, you know, curing PCOS, but it's also about getting your hormones in check, because that in turn is going to help you with your PCOS symptoms. It's going to help you get pregnant if that's your goal. It's going to help you lose weight if that's your goal. It's really going to help just tenfold. So let's talk about hormones. So if you have PCOS, obviously when you eat sugar, your body converts that into, or even if you eat simple carbs, your body will convert that into sugar. And sugar increases the production of androgens like testosterone, male hormones, okay? And so that's going to increase your hormone count, leading your hormone levels to be an unbalanced scale yet again, right? So the more you limit that stuff, the better, okay? So that's what I want you guys to focus on. I'm gonna close up this video so it doesn't get too long, but cut down on your sugar as much as you can. You know, a piece of apple versus, you know, a Twinkie. Like, let's be real, okay? Eat that apple, that's fine. But I like to pair my sugars, like apple or strawberries, any fruit, with either a protein or a fat. Also, healthy fat is very important for us. And unhealthy sugars, such as, you know, like fake sugar, alcohol, not good for us. If you do have any sugar, I would say like a little half teaspoon of honey in your yogurt if you need it, but really just try to be as natural as possible, and that in turn will help your symptoms. So that's all for now, guys, and I hope this was helpful for one of you guys at least, and it helps you manage your PCOS symptoms, okay? If you need more information or you want a meal plan to follow, go to www.realizingvitality.com. Okay? Bye, guys.